Welcome back to Kingdom Ride. Today I will be teaching you how to build the infamous trap. The trap that I featured in my survival series was able to kill Sushi and any pillager or anything that was chasing me into my home. Enough about the build. Let's get to building it. Now what you will need for this build should come up. And now we will begin. Now, I know you're probably going to want this pitfall build or so that you can protect something. Like maybe a cave, maybe a house, anything. So, for that, we will do this. Come to the front. This should be where your door is. To whatever you're protecting. This should be where your front door is. Come one block up. And then come another block. And dig down one. Now from here, dig 5 more blocks forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, you should have a 6 by 1 hole. The next thing you're going to want to do is to mine 2 down on each one of these to create a 3 deep hole. Now you should have a 3 deep trench going around here. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is to mine 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, and continue it to the end of your trench. Make sure it ends and starts at the beginning and end of your trench. Now, the next thing you'll want to do is take a sticky piston and place it on the end. Make sure it is facing towards the trench or else it will not work. If it is facing up or the other direction, it will not work. Now, when these are filled in, the next thing you're going to want to do is take your block of which somebody will be walking on. Make sure it blends in with your surroundings to maximize the chances of catching a victim. Now, fill this in front of the sticky piston. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is to come to this sticky piston. Go 2 blocks forward and 1 block to the left and place a block. Now, you're going to want to do the same thing over here. 2 blocks forward, 1 block to the right, and place a block. From these blocks, you're going to want to place a redstone torch on each side. Now, come to the front of the build, which this should be where your door is on this block. The next thing you're going to want to do is to take a block and place it right in front of this sticky piston. This will leave a 1 block and then your front door, 1 block, and then boom, you place that there. Next thing you're going to want to do is put a tripwire hook here and a tripwire hook here. Now, put your string in the middle to link it up. Now, if anyone walks over top of this, it'll send a redstone current out from here and into the next block if you put a piece of redstone in between. So as you see, if I walk over top of it, the light powers off, which is perfect. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is to build a trench. This trench should go right here. Oh, my fault. It should. My bad. Okay, now make sure it goes all the way to the redstone thing and all the way to here. Now, the next thing you're going to want to do is to take your repeaters and plug them in facing in towards the... This will slightly delay the launch, which is very good, and it'll also slightly delay the close, also good. Make sure these are going. Now, as you see, if I step on this, it'll power this off, powering this torch off. Now, you see that torch over there is still powering this, so this will not close. Now, in order for this to close, you're going to have to be an inside man, and let's go ahead and build this. For this, you're going to need your lever and a few blocks. You're going to want a wall, or you're probably going to have a wall here anyway, but you're going to want a wall to this point. Now, take your lever and place it right here. It should be your height. It should be on the height of your block, and you should place it here right at the end, the very block off of the end. Now, from there, the next thing you're going to want to do is to place this, and then place a redstone dust here and a redstone dust here. Now, when this lever is flicked, it'll send a current through here, into this redstone, into this one, into this block, powering this off, which will happen. This still will power it, but only for a second, because when somebody decides to come over, it'll retract, allowing them to fall. Now, if you come back and you switch the lever on, this will allow the redstone torch to come back on as it cancels the redstone. And if anybody walks over top of it, it's not going to work. They will be safe. Now you have reached the end of your build. The only thing left to do is to cover this up, which, depending on how your thing looks, is how the different types of blocks you'll need, the different amount, the different shape. This is how you customize it to your own likings. But once you're about here, you should be done, all except for, of course, what shall we do to kill our prey? And again, this is another thing that you should be able to do by yourselves. It's up to you completely, because, I mean, if I have a trap, it's one to kill. So I'll place a lava in the middle, allow it to flow. And yeah, most people aren't going to have time to react to this. Once they walk through and fall through, they're not really going to have time to react, build blocks and stuff like that. Because as soon as they fall, I mean, their head is covered. So they can't just jump up, swim out. They can't do anything. And by the time they're finished mining, it's not going to do too well for them. So this is your customization if you want to dig deeper and make them have damage, or if you want to put spider webs, make it a slow and painful death. You customize this how you want. But other than that, just fill it in. Make sure that your door will be here. Your door should have like something here. So you come to the front door, you will not see that, and boom, straight into the lava. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.